your life. So today, I'm going to show you how to save money per child and for yourself and your husband. About 18 roughly dollars a year, give or take. But until somebody shows up, we're going to show you this manifold. It was a manifold off of a boat motor, and we're using it for just a regular car. But we've had to do quite a bit of work. Do all the, right now, let's turn this around. This is what came off of the manifold. We've taken this off. Look at all this. All right, now this is off a 60 Datsun motor. Datsun, from what I understand, they've made 600 boat motors. And this is all the aluminum off of this manifold. This is a water jacket. This took the place of the radiator, for those of you that don't know. All right. So this plays the radiator. This is something that all boat motors have, for those of you that didn't know. All right. And so we had to cut all this off. Some of it we were able to kind of use a big, heavy, cold-rolled steel chisel and a 2-pound shop hammer. After we made some cuts, you know, you can see where we cut it here. And then we would break it loose where we could after we'd made our cuts, all right? There's our cut right there, see? Nice and smooth and clean. All right, so that's quite a bit. Pretty nice little pile going on here. And I would say in aluminum, shoot, that probably weighs 5 pounds maybe? 3, 4, at least 3 to 4 pounds. All right, now we're going to show you this product here. Now this is the manifold.
Intake and exhaust.
Intake and exhaust. Now this is where all that came from. Now you can see we've cleaned up these edges and we're still working on it. All right, all this was on here, and it went from here and it came around over the top and came here. All right, and this is the water jacket. This is what plays as the radiator. All right. This bolt inside here, I don't know how you're supposed to get to that. That's for sure. But nonetheless, that's on the inside. I find that interesting.
It was easy to get in because there's an opening right here.
Oh, there's an opening here. All right, which gives you access to it. All right, yeah. This is the stock opening. We haven't haven't done anything with this opening down there. See, you can see the channel. So it gives you access to this. On the purpose of this, I don't know enough about it to know the purpose of that. But anyways, and then the manifold part is here. It bolts up to the motor down here. This down in here, all right? So we're going to cut this. And we're going to clean up these edges here. All right? Are you ready with that? Okay, here's our shop hammer we used. Here's the cold rolled steel chisel we used. All right. This is for doing the final grinding and smoothing of these edges. We're also using a metal file as well to go along with that. All right, so before I show, oh, we got one person here. All right, let's get 2 or 3 more people here, and I will show you how to save at least $18 a year per child. And if it's yourself, save yourself $18 a year. A very simple trick and something you use every day. You use this item every day, at least once a day, every day of your life. And I will show you how to do that. Who's here? Make a comment so I know who's hanging out here with me at the moment. We have Joey. Hey, how's it going? I'm glad you're here. I'm going to show you how to do this once a few more people show up. Thanks for dropping in. All right, so until we get a few more people in here, we're going to videotape. I'm going to show you how to get this, how to clean this up and how to get this cut off here. Now, hey, those of you that are familiar with this blade, you already know what it is. For those of you that are going, what kind of blade is that? All right, this is a tile blade, everybody, or y'all. It's a tile blade. And okay, thank you.
Well, let's do it.
All right, we're going to do this. Not now, but right now. We're going to keep it cool with this water bottle. You know, put a little water on the subject. Kind of do a pre-dampness, pre-wet.
I'm plugging it in, you're spraying me.
Oh, you should have said something. She's a cutting. She's a cutting.
No, I'm still sticking to it.
Okay, but well, yeah, but it's cutting.
Yeah, it's cutting, but once it starts sticking to it,
yeah, it's gonna stop.
It just grabs.
Okay, well, no. I'll so spray it more. I'll just keep the water going. Let's try it again, and I will see because I was spraying it intermittently. So now I'm going to have to just pump, or spray. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, but you're getting it. Okay, so just move this further back, and let the RPMs stay high.
No, once it starts hitting and then it stops, then it hits, it stops, it hits, it stops.
And we're using this wood here to keep this plate level to hold this down here, all right? Otherwise it would be leaning at an angle and lopsided, so we've leveled it out so that the clamp will bear down and bite and hold this in place. For those of you that going here, see? It just holds that level. Okay. And remember my fingers? Okay, what's happening with the blade? It's looking pretty clean. I see where it's sticking a little bit, but that's not terrible.
Plus you're sticking up here.
Let's see the top side.
Right there.
All right, where's the wire brush? Where's something we can, oh, your file. Just lightly scrape it with your file.
I'm getting it off, but...
If we had a wire brush, that would be ideal, and I don't have one.
I have one.
I tell you.
On my garage floor.
You got one right there. There's a wire brush.
I got the tool in my hand.
All right, so this is working much better though, keeping that cool. All right. Okay, readjustment time.
That should give us 40 million likes. No.
Ooh, that was close. All right, no, let me show exactly what's going on here. All right, look, while we got this off, you see, I'm just going to show, while we got it loose. Okay, here's the manifold, all right? Now you got the whole picture. There's that channel I was talking about that takes you to this. Okay? Now there's a manifold. Now, you see this little ear. See the little ear right here, all right? And if we were to put, for those of you that don't know, all right? I'm doing this for those that don't know. If I was to take this and put this on here, it's gonna want to drop down at an angle and it won't be tight. See, it's just going to slip off and not hold anything. All right, so therefore you take something about as thick, you put it up next to it, okay? Then you can put this other plate on top. Now we can clamp down and it's level and it'll hold it in place, and that's how we're doing that.
What if you took the jigsaw and sprayed water on it? Or salt?
It's telling me to rotate this vise and it's not changing. There we go. All right. It's finicky. All right, so you see how that goes? And the clamp, we could put a clamp here, but it's not going to be too secure because you got two separate pieces. So by putting this on top, putting this over the top of that, it holds everything secure and it's equal pressure, and that's why it's holding. All right, for those of you that wasn't seeing this, okay? All right, and here's Joey getting ready to tighten her down, getting her done. Wasn't that in the way right there?
Yeah, but I think we're gonna use this.
Okay, now the next method of madness is we're going to use this spider blade. Look at that rounded blade. It's got teeth all the way up for those that don't know. And then it has teeth on the top. I am not sponsored by Spider. I would like to be sponsored by Spider. But this is a spider blade, and you can find them at Lowe's, or you can go to spider.com. It's an orange blade, and it's a 3x3 blade. I have a video using this cutting drywall. It works great for cutting drywall right down the center of a stud because you've got this kind of like a butter knife tip. And it's, as you can see, it's got teeth all the way around this tip. And if you haven't seen these, when I saw this blade, I fell in love with it because I understood what it was going to do. And it's basically all I buy now. Now you can see this aluminum is paying its toll on it after a lot of cutting. And because that's what the blade looks like originally. All right. So these are great. And this is even a finer tooth on top. All right. So you got a medium and a fine metal blade right here. Like I said, when I saw these blades, I fell in love with them. I've been looking for a blade like this my whole life. And somebody was slick. Now these come usually in their own little stand. But you can go and ask for them by name at Lowe's. And Lowe's, I'm not sponsored by Lowe's. And anyways, that's where you find these. You can see the orange there. That's all over the blade when you buy them. And then black, it says 3X, 3x3. All right. These are dynamite blades. They run about $4, depending on your location. All right. Well, Joe, thank you for being here. And this is my friend Joe right here, my co-star. And
works great.
It does. We forgot to feed the squirrels. We got to feed the squirrels. Remember the Flintstones? Everything was squirrel powered. For those of you that know about Flintstones, you know what I'm talking about. All right, yabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba doo. Just don't go through all the way. Where are you stopping?
Not stopping.
You're going to take off your ear.
No, I can go further.
Well, you need to know where we're stopping this.
Right there, we can go a little bit further.
No, you can't. That's it.
I want to go farther on this side then.
Because you're in it right over here.
I'm in it?
Yes.
All right.
You're in it by about a half. So you can't see. You can't see.
Nope.
Let's turn it up on edge.
I think we're right there.
Because you're down in it about a half inch on the other side.
Yay!
Oh, I know you can weld it. But you don't want that. We just messed up the integrity of it.
Actually, no, we didn't. Because that's going to probably be whacked off.
Well, let's not whack it off prematurely. You are on camera.
I didn't say it.
That's where your mind goes. That's all.
That's what you said.
Whacked it off prematurely. No. Because then it's too short or too whatever. All right, let's see. Did we go too far? See, we should not be down into this point.
Yeah, we are. We're fine. Because this whole ear is going to right here, it's going to probably be whacked off.
But that's in your jacket right here.
Yeah, that's the exhaust jacket. This is your intake runners.
Okay, but
I need the intake runners, not the exhaust.
Oh, that's right.
We're getting rid of the exhaust.
All right, so we're good. What do I know? All right. Joe's a mechanic. I am not.
You're getting closer and closer.
I'm getting closer and closer to be.
Yeah.
I was in training. No. I can do some things, but I'm not. I don't claim to be a mechanic. That's for sure. All right. Nobody's here other than Daniel. Where's everybody at? I hope my constitutional class didn't scare everybody away.
America.
All right. So, how's that? Was the water making a difference?
Yeah.
I thought it might be. I thought it might just be there. All right. Start up here.
That's.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes, Batman. Yeah, nobody's even here. All right. So hold on. While we're doing this, we're going to let's do this right here, Joe. All right, I'm going to show you how to save money. For those of you that come to watch this, I expected to have a few more people here right now. Everybody must be out and about this Saturday evening. So I'm going to show you how to simply save some money. Right now, every year. And this is how we're going to do that. See this? You got a toothbrush. It's all wore out. It's time to buy a new one. Now, especially when these toothbrushes, you know, these edges kind of spin out and they kind of curl over. You make it, you renew it. You come along here and you cut off everything that's curled over the edge. Okay? And you renew your toothbrush. And I'm here to tell you, it makes them good as new. Now for some people, you're going to say, come on, Ken, it's only a toothbrush. Okay, it's only a toothbrush. But what if you have 5 children and you can save roughly $18 a year, depending on how nice and fancy your toothbrush is, right? The quality of the toothbrush, I should say. If you buy these high-end, top-notch toothbrushes, you see, then you're spending $5-6 every 3 months, every 2 months. You know, that's over $18 a year. But look at that toothbrush. You see, good?
Yeah.
You know, that's renewed. All right, I can even take this and carefully cut right across the top. All right, and it's a little bit stiffer now. And you just renewed your toothbrush. Now you notice I didn't cut the rubber edges that are good for massaging your gums. All right, but look, brand new toothbrush. Basically, who wouldn't it be? Now this is one I use for cleaning, so I'm not sticking it in my mouth. But that's just to give you an example. I just renewed an old toothbrush. I hope you appreciate it. If you came to see this live stream for this purpose, hopefully you're still watching and you see that I didn't waste your time. And I look forward to hearing from you. If you're here to see this or you've surfed through the video looking for this, I don't care, comment on this. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. And share if you think it's good enough. So there you have it. Preserve your old toothbrush and save money. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your time. And we're still going to be here. I hope some people show up. I had one person show up. They're going to have to come back and do a rewind and check this. Hey, little dumpling, I'm glad you're here. Did you see what I just demonstrated? Hold on. With the toothbrush. Oh, she came and gone. Nobody's here. Is there somebody here? If you're here and make a comment, I'll know you're here because right now I'm showing 0 people. But that doesn't mean you're not here. So would you comment so I know that you're here? Little dumpling, I'm fine. Are you still here? Hey, Skateboarding 101, you dropped in. Thanks. Skateboarding 101 was here and Little Dumpling was here. Nobody else is here. Well, that's a bummer. Well, I'm bummed, guys. I think I'm going to go eat some worms. All right. All right, guys, so here we go. Let me see what's going on out here. Let's see. We've cut across. Now we're getting ready to cut it out as we speak.
Did.
So he's going to show his Hulk strength. Look at that. He's the man, guys. joy with this.
Yeah, really sure. Okay. Kenny. Little girl.
Touch on my buddy. All right. Not here, but right here. Is it live or Memorex? All right. So now, see, it's taking shape. Taking shape and looking good. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to make it more like this, all right? And what we're using to do that is a combination of this, what is this, 40 grit?
I think it was 80.
Okay, this is an 80 grit sanding disc.
No, it's probably 120.
Maybe, it could be. Anyways, this is actually like sandpaper, it's just heavy duty. And they're little layers, actually. Actually, a layer, like if I had a, see, I can almost, I can pick it up here with my nail, that edge, see. All right, so we're going to do a combination of this. We're froze. Oh, come on, we're froze. Trying to unfreeze it. I wonder, somebody.
Your whole phone is frozen.